We've been talking so much about what happened with when Messi came around. In fact, when Messi came to India, the VVIP culture was at its worst. But I want to show you another example of this VVIP culture absolutely with no inhibition. Wedding of son of a BJP MLA in Madhya Pradesh has courted controversy. The MLA Golu Shukla from Indore has drawn widespread attention on social media, quickly becoming one of the most talked about events of the year. Why? Because video of this December 11 wedding ceremony is being circulated on X, where users are stunned to see the scale and the visual spectacle of the celebrations. An MLA, at his son's wedding, 70 lakh rupees purportedly, allegedly, reportedly being only spent on firecracker display. Now imagine an MLA working in the state of Madhya Pradesh, where his son's wedding is this grand. The same state of Madhya Pradesh where, the children of that state for the midday meals are in fact struggling to even get proper utensils. In that state, 70 lakh rupees reportedly have been spent only in the firecracker display. Another video of the bride and groom performing the garland exchange before the presiding deity in the garbhagriha of the very famous Khajrana Ganesh temple in Indore has also, in fact, drawn a lot of criticism. Why? Because for normal people, for you and I, for any normal devotee, for any normal person who has his absolute devotion to Lord Ganpati, you can't go to the garbhagriha, because since COVID-19 pandemic, that is since 2020, it is out of bound for everybody else. But because he's an MLA's son and daughter-in-law, of course, there are no rules and restrictions for them. They are VVIPs. If you and I, God forbid, are not able to in fact give an account of 7,000 rupees in our annual income tax, the income tax inspector will come and knock on your doors. You will get notice after notice. But nobody is asking the MLA, who's, you can well imagine how much would its salary be, that how 70 lakh rupees have been in fact used just for firework display. This is just one part of this wedding. This family is not averse to any kind of, controversies. Their younger son has been seen, in fact, earlier as well, embroiled in controversies, going into the Mahakaleshwar temple in Ujjain and other temples, throwing the weight of his father's position. My colleague Aditya Raj, my colleague Anurag Dwari is joining us at this moment. Anurag, thank you for bringing this story to the attention of our national viewers. It is shocking, a cut case of how rules are only for the common people. Resources are not a problem for an MLA in Madhya Pradesh. At least that is what this wedding tells you.
Yes, Ankit, and he is one among the richest MLAs in the state. During the last year's election affidavit, he owns around 65 crore rupees and in property. And as you rightly pointed out, this is not for the first time the family courted controversy, as this year also his younger son entered into the sanctum sanctorum of Mahakaleshwar temple in Ujjain, one among the Dwadesh Jyotirlingas of Lord Shiva, and then at the Chamunda Devi temple in Devas, where he had a fight with the priest there because he wanted to enter the temple around midnight, which is closed for everyone, all the devotees, because as per the Hindu religion, the priest also said to the younger son of Golu Shukla ki Bhagwan abhi vishram kar rahe hain. But then also with a hooter on his vehicle and with his supporters, he entered the sanctum sanctorum of the temple around midnight and created a ruckus. And the next day, when the story was all over the newspapers, all over the media, he went there and apologized to the priest there, and the MLA said the matter is over. Today also, when we asked the MLA about the grand wedding and the firecrackers, 70 lakh firecrackers. He said that the firecrackers were organized by the in-laws of his son, so he has nothing to say. And he also said that you know how in Khajrana you can go there and offer prayers from the sanctum sanctorum, which is not true, because after the pandemic in during COVID-19, the sanctum sanctorum is closed for all the devotees. You can't go there and offer prayers, but they exchange garlands in front of the statue there, and this created some tough, raised some tough questions from the family of the MLA, that who allowed them to go inside the sanctum sanctorum of Kajrana Ganesh temple there in Ujjain.
If there is a poster advertisement of Hamare Papa MLA hain, this story is that poster advertisement of Hamare Papa MLA hain. So that is why we are above law. We can do whatever we want. And this is something that people should think about. He is won from that constituency thrice. Has he spent this much money in helping the people of his constituency, or at least the people of Madhya Pradesh, is a question that his constituent should think about. Thank you so much, Anurag, for joining us.